Hey guys, Branchen Brown here, physical therapist, CrossFit coach, and wellness coach with Get Your Fix Physical Therapy. So I typically am posting for runners and CrossFitters to help them address their issues, get them out of pain, get them back to competition. But I wanted to touch another topic of cycling, or bikers and cyclists today. Got some going yesterday, and after I posted that, hey Pam, hey Cameron, hey Kim, and Jimmy, hey, how's it going? Hey Kevin. So there's a couple I thought about, or a couple more areas I thought about that needed addressed after I did my one yesterday. So I wanted to hop on here again and get you bikers taken care of. So first off, wanted to do a couple. We're going to do a couple on the floor, then we'll do one standing up. But basically it's some to open up the chest a little bit. When you're on that bike, you're in this crunched up position for long periods of time, whether your arms are extended or you're on the elbow rest. You are pretty tight through there. So this is going to be some to open that area up. So first one, I know I've shown recently on a couple other videos for the thoracic spine, but I will show it again for all of you. So laying on your side, hips stacked, knees are going to be together. You're going to try to keep those knees together. Arms are going to be straight out front of you. And then from there, you're going to rotate. Head follows that moving hand. And then you're going to come back. Holding for about 3 to 5 seconds. You're pushing a little bit with this hand to really help increase that motion. So coming around here, really opening that up and coming back. So 3 to 5 second hold. 15 on each side is a great number to do, just to really get everything loosened up. By the end, you should notice yourself going a little bit further each time. So try that one out. Next one is going to be, it is a common yoga pose, but it's one to really get that thoracic extension going. So on that bike, like I was showing yesterday, you're really in that rounded position. So this is going to reverse that. And it's called the puppy dog pose for obvious reasons. It can be done in quadruped. It's a little bit harder to isolate in quadruped, Cameron. Yeah. You have to be more careful to be able to isolate it, because a lot of times people will shift their hips and it's not as effective. If people can do it right, it is a very effective one in quadruped. So what he's talking about, there's a couple ways to do it actually. You can do in what I call a lumbar locked position or an open position. So, but kind of in this position, you can do your hand here or arm here, but basically rotating through that way. So you can do it that way, or hand here, rotating that way. Have to be careful though not to shift your hips, because you're kind of counteracting what you're trying to do. You can also do it in quadruped, which is your hands and knees position, rotating that way. Same thing, you need to be cautious about not moving your hips. So, great point, Cameron. And then the other one, so like I said, it's going to work thoracic extension into that puppy dog position. So, you're going to go hands and knees, similar to what I just was. And it's similar to the child's pose, but your curve is actually the other direction, so your butt's up in the air. So, keeping your butt in the air and dropping down this way. And really working on opening up that thoracic extension. I've done this a couple times, Cameron. I think we're good here. But yeah, so in that thoracic extension position, just essentially you're trying to drop your chest down as far as you can. For that one, I suggest holding a good 2 minutes. You'll really notice as you go through, especially after a minute, that things are really loosening up and your chest is getting closer to the floor. So try to hang out there for as long as you can. If you can do it for 2 minutes, that'd be awesome. Even longer would be great too. And then the other one I'm going to show on the wall. So this one's going to be to stretch out your pec muscles. You can do this in a doorway and get both at the same time. I didn't have a good doorway to demonstrate on, so we're just using one wall. But basically your arm is going to come up. Going to start with the elbow right about shoulder height. From there, you'll just rotate away. If you're in the door, both arms up, and you can just step through, and that works well as well. But otherwise, just staying here, rotating away from it or stepping forward a little bit, getting a good stretch in there. Hold that for about a minute, and then you're going to move that arm up just a little bit higher. That stretches out that muscle just a little bit differently. Get some different fibers, muscle fibers in there. So you're going to do it here, you're going to do it there, and you're going to just kind of rotate away from that wall. Same thing if you're going to use the doorway, both arms can be up, stepping through, just keeping that torso up nice and tall. No, not really, Jason. Although with that said, I'm going to be shutting my phone off here once this is done. So I am shutting down tonight. Yeah, so that's what I got for you tonight. I wanted just to show you those 3 for loosening up that thoracic area, loosening up that chest area. Yeah, they definitely are. Cameron and I show them to a lot of people, but yeah, a lot of desk workers that are kind of crouched over. Most athletes, they're really good for everybody, definitely. So if you guys have any other questions or comments, definitely post them on here. If you're watching them on replay, definitely post any questions or comments on here as well. And as usual, if you have any issues going on, please feel free to reach out to me directly through Messenger, and I'd be happy to answer those for you. So hope you had a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you guys again tomorrow. Bye.